Hi, how you doing? How you be tough to the AB? And oh my goodness, I do apologize. I was actually watching myself watch myself, and on the portrait for all my portrait viewers, you could actually just see me look at me. It was kind of weird. I do apologize. I'll make a better video that's at the bottom there. So I do apologize for everybody that's looking in portrait. Got everything going. I'm now streaming on TikTok, Twitch, YouTube landscape, YouTube portrait, and Kick. So we'll see how it goes. I can't do Twitch just yet, or X, because I have to actually have an account going for 24 hours. I've streamed there before it was actually known as X. It's just that as of right now, you have to wait for 24 hours. I normally don't tweet X. I don't know why. Whatever the character is for what you normally do in a day when you're trying to reply to posts and everything on what was known as Twitter. So I don't know. I guess you want to call that why. But in any event, I don't do that often. So because of that, I had to wait the 24 hours. So I do apologize. We have a show today. Oh my goodness. And I'm sitting here looking at this and looking at that. So I apologize. Okay, YouTube Premium. There are some things I want to talk about because it is starting to irk me. PS5 Pro. I do want to talk about some things because now, as of, I think it's like today or the past couple days, you can pre-order this guy. So the PS5 Pro is now available for pre-order, which you guys cannot see just yet. Let me click on that, and where did it go? Oh, here it is. Sorry about that. Oh, you probably already saw it. Okay, cool. So the PS5 Pro, which is right here, is actually available for pre-order. And so because of that, I'm kind of curious, and there's a few things I want to talk about because, boy, it's a good subject. But first off, let me say hello to everybody before we get started. Hello, Alfredo Sauce and Chuck and Wasted and Dudon and Johnny Boy and Bree and Carlos and Lloyd and Rachel and everyone else. Hello, how's everybody doing? I think I can see everybody. I got like 87 chats going on, so I do apologize if I miss someone's name. Hello, Oscar. So yeah, so we'll start off with YouTube Premium, right? All right, here's how YouTube Premium works, and this is what's getting me, right? Okay, so YouTube Premium. So YouTube, I don't know if you guys have heard, but YouTube's ads are a pain, right? So let's say originally, right, everybody just read ad blockers. So you run an ad blocker, right, and you wouldn't have to worry about anything when it came to YouTube. The ads just won't play. But some people want to support their creators. People weren't making money off of YouTube, yada, yada, yada. So YouTube had a way to go around that. But even though you're having ads, it may not actually play the video. So the video may edit out or error out, or it may not play, or it may freeze, yada, yada, yada. Hulu does this. Hulu's best at this. If you turn on ad blockers on Hulu, you're not watching anything. Hulu's very good at this, right? YouTube started doing that as well. So then they came out with the whole YouTube Premium, right? So it's just their premium subscription so that you don't have to pay for ads. I got this. There's a reason for it though, because throughout my house, I have Apple TVs, right? And so if you're on a date or you trying to have a movie night with a girl or whoever, whatever your preference desires, and you're trying to do something, right? And you have an Apple TV and you're watching YouTube, you don't want to sit here and watch a commercial. So I was like, okay, I don't want to sit here and see commercials 24/7. So I'm going to go ahead and get YouTube Premium. Got YouTube Premium. Haven't seen a commercial in like a year. My YouTube Premium subscription expired today. Did know it, right? So I was like, okay, cool. Not going to worry about it. And then I started getting commercials on my Apple TV. And then I was like, okay, let me go ahead and fix this, right? So I buy YouTube Premium, which is $13.99 a month, right? I should have known something was wrong when they gave me a free month, right? They never give you a free month when you already have a subscription. But I didn't think nothing of it, right? So I was like, okay, cool. $13.99 a month, first month free. I bet. So I sit here and buy it, right? And I go back to my Apple TV and I noticed that, okay, everything's still not working, right? So on my Apple TV, even though I had YouTube playing, it was still playing ads. And I'm like, man, what the heck is going on, man? What is up? Turns out I was actually adding YouTube Premium to a different YouTube account and not my main account, which is awful because now it's like, okay, well, let me just cancel it and then buy it on the real one. Okay, well, you cancel it. Well, they're going to give you 30 days. You have to call in order to get that discount, but it's only $14, right? And technically it's nothing because you got the first month free. So it's like, okay, we'll cancel it after the first month, or they may charge you that $14, but you don't want to call to let them know because it's too much work. And so I'm now switching back over to my main account. And now I'm realizing that I may have needed it on my off account because here's what they're doing. So if we go back to Edge, and we look, let's say this game right here, right? So let's say I want to show you guys Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis, which is something I was going to do today, and I probably still am, because I want to see it too. I haven't seen it yet. The commercial ads, because, okay, when you're streaming, right, it's always best to stream in private mode, right? So that people can't see, yada, yada, yada. Actually, you know what? Let me make this a little bit bigger for the people on portrait so you guys can see. There we go. That looks good. So you always want to have it in incognito mode, but you get commercials. Here's the kicker though. The commercials that they were showing, the first word said was the R word. What am I supposed to do with that? It's the R word. Like, you are literally demonetizing everyone with the first word. So if I'm sitting here trying to watch a game and you're talking about I was R word, I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Like, I sit here, now I have to sit here and prejudge the commercials or pre-play them, so I can't think of anything off the cuff. So if I was like, okay, I want to sit here and, you know, maybe show you guys something on YouTube, I gotta let that play before I switch to the channel, because if I don't, it may show something and get me demonetized on accident. That's how bad YouTube Premium is right now. So it's almost forcing you to go for YouTube Premium simply because you don't want to make a mistake and them say the wrong word, and now you're being affected by it as a streamer simply because the commercial said something bad. That is stupid. Oh my God. YouTube Premium really needs to do something like that. Like, if I'm watching a game or a video game or a show or something that doesn't have a whole lot of curse words, why would you show me commercials that indicate commercial or indicate something like a curse word or something violent or a criminal act? Why would you do that? It'd be one thing if I was watching Law and Order SVU, right? If I'm watching Law and Order, okay, you can give me everything you can talk about with the R word. And I'm not saying that that's not something that you diminish. I'm just saying I don't want it in my popcorn. You know what I mean? If I'm talking about that, or if I'm watching that, then I got you. But if I'm not, then I don't see a point. And it's just a waste. And it's like, it's forcing you into YouTube Premium on every account, including the ones you stream with. And it's just, they're getting out of hand with YouTube Premium. They really are. They need to come together and have like one service and call it a day, because they are driving me insane. Whew. Okay. I'm off my soapbox. I had to get that off my chest. YouTube Premium has just been the bane of my existence. And while I cool down, let's take a look at Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis. I hope everything is good. I think the audio is fine. Just making sure everything is good. I think everything is good. So we'll just go ahead and get started here. I don't know what that was. I don't know. Oh my, why? Like 10-2 was terrible. Like, why would you want to go back to different outfits? I don't know. It sounded like it was good because it said Ever Crisis, and I was thinking Crisis Core, and Crisis Core was a really good game when it came out on the PSP. I played that version of Final Fantasy, and I figured I'd give them a shot, but oh my God, when you fumble like that. All right, Dak Prescott, we're going to the next one. Okay, I think I'm good now to actually start talking about this rant, right? All right, so let me paint the picture here. Okay. Get ready for this. The PS5 Pro console, right? As of right now, it is $699, and it's now available for pre-order. It's pre-order at $699, and then it also has a collector's edition that comes with the extra controller, and that guy is $999. We're not talking about that because that's crazy expensive. So let's just go with the $699 version. Okay, what do you get for that, right? So if we're looking here and we scroll down and we take a look, the PS5 Pro, okay, it comes with 2 terabytes of storage. The original PS5 has 1 terabyte of storage. Okay, cool. That's an upgrade. Now, it says play at 60 frames per second or up to 120 frames per second with 4K output and Ray, which is ray tracing. So This one is a little bit iffy, but in some games, yes, you can definitely achieve that. PS5 Pro gaming boost and backwards compatibility. We know that enhanced image quality for PS4 games. That's cool. 1440p HDMI video output. Now it's just saying stuff that the PS5 normally could do. Okay, so those are pretty much the basics. So basically, it is a higher quality PS5. So if we look here, and I know a lot of people have seen this, but I want to go over it a little bit. We won't continue to talk about it for long, but I just wanted to show.
Here's The Last of Us Part 2 running on PS5 Pro. It has huge amounts of detail and targets a super smooth 60 frames per second. Let's compare this to the fidelity mode on PS5, which is only running at 30 frames per second and is therefore much choppier.
Don't stop! We gotta look.
This goal of delivering...
Okay, so first off, let's just go back, okay? It doesn't look like much. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm looking at it, y'all looking at it, y'all looking at it, right? It doesn't look like much. It just looks like some blurry green grass. It doesn't look like that much of a difference if you're comparing the PS5 to the PS5 Pro in fidelity mode. Okay, and on top of that, you're using a game that hasn't actually, you know, Last of Us, that's a very old game. It's like, what, 5 years old? So you're kind of using an older game just to kind of show the capabilities of what it can do. I get that, but I mean, I got eyes and both eyes are looking at the picture and they don't make much difference. So like, I'm not trying to see exactly what he's trying to say. So let's go ahead and go to this.
My favorite is the parade scene from Ratchet and Clank. Distant details are much clearer.
Okay, show of hands. How many people cared about this image? Like, I haven't had a chance to finish playing Rift Apart, but I'm just saying, I don't really care with the pixels of the fans. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna go up there and talk to them. So if you can go up there and have a conversation with them, then you got me. But at that point, it doesn't really matter. And it's one of those interesting things, right? Because when you're looking at PS5s, okay, you're always trying to compare it with price point. It's like, okay, at what point in time is it just better just to get a computer? Because it's like, when you think about a PS5, it's like, okay, it's that middle ground, right? You hit that middle area, that $400 to $500 area. You go any higher, you're now in computer territory, just get a computer. You go any lower, you get a Switch or your cell phone or something, right? So it always kind of hit that middle ground. So you always have to look at it in terms of price point. But if this was a graphics card and we were talking about a PC, then this would be awesome, right? We're like, oh yeah, better graphics, yada, yada, yada. But even at PC areas, I'm like, okay, we're starting to get to an area where is there really a point, right? So when I look at that, I'm just like, it's not very impressive, right? It's not really showing me something where I'm just like, okay, this is just the best thing in the world. So here's my thought process, right? So if we look at it, there are three types of people, right, that would look at something like this. And my brightness just keeps going down. I need to fix this. It's annoying. But okay. So did I press the right button? I thought I did. Oh, I'm sorry. Like that, and then like that, and then like that. Is it not connecting? Or why aren't you connecting? Hold on one second. Technical difficulties. Connect that in real quick here. Okay, now let's see. Still nothing. There we go. Okay. It goes to sleep. I need to turn off the sleeping mode whenever I'm actually doing a live stream because it just makes things difficult. Okay, yes, I realize that I have chicken scratch. You don't have to rub it in. I know. So if you look at it, right, so there's just three type of people who would want a PS5, right? We have the people who don't have a PS5 and don't have a PC, right? Those people there we'll look at, we'll investigate, we'll talk about. And there are others who are talking about why upgrade if I have a PS5. When you show me images like this, right? You're showing me this. I got to tell you, if I'm playing Ratchet and Clank, I'm not looking at the fans. You know what I mean? I'm looking at the gameplay, what's happening, how to dodge, this and that. I don't really care about what's happening in the stands, right? So if you have that going on, then you're looking at, okay, why should I do this, right? Why should I upgrade from a PS5 to a PS5 Pro? And then you have the third group, okay? And this third group has the PS5, but wonders if a PC is a better value for their money. And for those guys, they're also looking at this and they're wondering, why on earth would I ever do something like this, right? Like, what's the point? Like, what am I getting out of this? It looks the same, right? Okay, now, this is the way I look at it, right? So if we go ahead and move on here. Okay, this is GameStop, right? This is the trade-in value for a regular PS5. This is the slim edition, of course, if you have the disc edition at like 20 bucks. At like $9. It is GameStop, okay? So let's not get ourselves here. It's not really gonna give us a good price. But okay, so the Sony PlayStation 5 Slim console, you can get a store credit of $275, which is what we'll go by, because $275 is about what you would pay for a used PS5. And then you just buy the PS5 Pro from GameStop because it's also being released at GameStop. So if we take that number and we go back to our drawing, right? So if the PS5 Pro, right, is $700, and then the PS5 is $275. So we'll say about $300 if you buy it used, or you buy it off of, you know, Craigslist or something. So basically you're looking at a PS5 Pro. Ooh, I cannot. Okay, Anthony, for $400, right? So that's USD. You can convert it to whatever currency, but it's approximately about $400, right? So you're paying about $400 for that particular product when you already have a PS5. Now, we'll come back to that. But if we decided to use a computer instead of the PS5, or just keep our current PS5 and just buy a computer, then let's investigate that. The PS5 Pro, okay? When you think about exactly what kind of graphics card it has, well, the PS5 Pro is comparable to a 7800 XT. 7800 XT is comparable to a 6900 XT, which is a mid to high end graphics card, okay? That's the best way to say it. It can run 1440p at a lot of titles, and it can run 4K 60 at a lot of titles. But on top of that, it's not gonna get you 4K 120. It's very hard for it to hit 4K 120 without going low to medium settings, depending on what kind of game you play. That's the kind of graphics card that they're putting in the PS5 Pro, as opposed to what they had previously, which is like a 30% increase when it comes to graphics capability. I'll give you that, okay? So if you look at the processing of the PS5 Pro, so the PS5 Pro has a revised GPU with AMD CPU units, and then also, which is equivalent to a 7800 XT, we just talked about that, its CPU is closest to a 3700X. For those of you who aren't aware, a 3700X is a very mid to low mid kind of graphics processor. So that is very close to like what we would call a 5600G, which is basically a gaming processor. So anything around that level is about the same. So if we take those components, right, knowing this, if we take the components of a 7800 XT and a 3700X and use that as of right now to try to build a computer, this is what we'll get. So I just decided to go ahead and build a computer using the same components. 7800 XT, which is what they have now. I will give you this. The 7800 XT, if you buy it as a discrete graphics card, is way stronger than using it on a PS5 Pro. So take that into consideration. We're talking about a full-blown 7800 XT with cooling and the whole nine. 7800 XT, and then for the graphics, or I'm sorry, for the CPU, we're talking about a 5600X, which is $134, give or take. I have a little combo on there, but this is equivalent, if not a bit stronger, than the processor that you get with the PS5 Pro. So it's going to be pretty comparable. And on top of that, the graphics will make up for the difference, because this is a straight full-blown discrete graphics card versus one that's integrated onto the motherboard. So this computer here has a power supply, has 32 gigs of RAM, and on top of that, it has the 2 terabyte NVMe, very akin to what the PS5 Pro has. And we're looking at $988. If you compare that to the price, which was $700 versus $988, you pay $288 more, and now you're looking at a full-blown PC. Why would you do that? It's so expensive when it comes to comparing it to a PC. Just get a PC. And it makes you wonder, right? Okay, well, what would you suggest in this kind of a situation? Well, I would look at it like this. If you are trying to buy the PS5 Pro and you have a PS5 and you're thinking about trading in that PS5 for it, then by all means, it's a pretty good upgrade, especially if you don't have a computer, okay? Now, if you don't really care about graphic fidelity and you play games like Cuphead or, you know, MMOs or RPGs, things that don't really matter when it comes to high fidelity or high frame rates, then it's really not that big of a deal to you unless you play like a shooter or something like that. So if you're playing shooters or Call of Duty, then yes, this will definitely help, right? Because it'll increase your frame rate and you can probably get around 120 frames per second at 1080 or 2K, which is okay. It's possible, but you can get something like that, right? So if you are a gamer, then it's very, very good for you because as a gamer, you may have the ability to get that particular frame rate. So if you are looking to trade in your PS5, then I would say, okay, because you can probably get about $300 for your PS5, get the PS5 Pro, only pay a $400 difference. However, if you already have a PS5 and you're thinking about getting the PS5 Pro and you don't have a PC and you're thinking about a PC, bro, just get a PC. Oh my God, just get a PC because you can literally get a PC for $300 more than the price of a PS5 Pro. So it's starting to get too close to the price of a computer at that particular price point. Just get a computer, especially if you already have a PS5, right? And then just use that and call it a day. So that's something I was just thinking about, and I was just like, man, it's starting to get up there in the price point. And on top of that, this one comes with a free, what is this? Is that a free game? Okay, cool. And it comes with, what is this? Unknown Awakening and Warhammer Space Marine 2. So, I mean, that just money in the bank right there. So you got a lot of good stuff coming out with it, which is even better. So it's kind of an interesting thing. It's just like, why would you do it? You know, especially when you're so close to a PC, bro, just get a PC. That's my rant. That's my second tirade for today. So what time is, how are we looking here on time? We're looking pretty good. Okay, cool. So what we're going to do today after that, a whole speech, I was going to play a little Honkai Star Rail. I haven't played it in a while and you guys haven't seen me play it in a while. So we're going to go ahead and check that out. I do apologize that it's just a controller on the other screen. I have other cameras that will actually fill that gap. But as of right now, one's with my sister, the other's with my girlfriend. So it is what it is at this point. So what we'll do here is fire up Honkai Star Rail, if I remember how to actually do that. I should have had it going, but you could hear the music in the background and it becomes kind of a pain. And I didn't want that for anyone, including myself. Okay. And also for the PS5, I mean, even if we looked at it right now, right? So if we switch to the PS5 and I actually already had it going, like, you know, it's not bad. What are the graphics on this right now? Okay, is that photo mode that it's on? So if we look at a PS5 while that's booting up. Okay, so this is in graphics mode balanced, okay? So it's not doing too much as far as the graphics processing is concerned, but it's a balance between performance and fidelity. The picture they were showing was in fidelity mode. But if I'm looking here, I mean, this doesn't look that bad. And like just graphic wise, I mean, is it playable? Yes. So I don't know. It makes me wonder. I don't know if it's really worth all that. You know what I mean? So let me see here. Turn on a controller here. I'm sorry. I know you can hear like the music in the background. There it is. There we go. So I have made some changes to just how graphics and everything show up because it was worrying me, right? Because I had people that were on the camera or just viewing from portrait and they couldn't actually see what I was actually doing, what I was actually playing. So, you know, or you can only see the middle so you won't see anything from the sides. It was making things difficult. The alternative is to stretch it a little bit so you can see the entirety of the game. So we'll see how you like this. Let me know and we can kind of go from there. In the meantime, hello, your local editor. Hello, Eric. Hello, Omar. Hello, Larry and Calendria and Will and not Kenny. How's everybody doing? Alrighty, and let's go ahead and get this started. Okay, so Honkai Star Rail, right? I do like this game. It's actually pretty good, but I haven't played it in a while. Oh, money. Okay, we might as well use that. I mean, it's a new character. We might as well see what she can do. Though I don't think I have a shot. I mean, I only got 4 pools. I don't think it's happening, but I mean, weirder things that happen, right? I'm very much still trying to free to play this, even though I have stronger characters. Let's see. Blue, bad, purple, okay, and gold is great. So that's gonna be trash. So we're gonna try again. I used to always love how this sounded when it came out. I was getting all excited hearing the train come. Hey, let's go. Oh. It's supposed to be good, but it's a light cone. I kind of already have light cones. Like, light cones is the weapons for characters, right? So like a lot of my characters already have like their actual light cone. So it's like, there's not a real point to it. I'm not really gaining nothing from it. But I mean, it's still pretty sweet, I guess. Let me see if I can actually have enough to purchase. No, I don't. Okay. We'll go, got 2 more tries, so we might as well go ahead and give it a shot. Rapper to rapper, come home. That's not it. That's a no. And last one. Oh, another purple. Hey, let's go. Hey, Lynx. Okay. Well, that gives you a free pull. So, I mean, hey, I can't get too mad at that. Ooh. Oh, she has a light cone. Oh, it's this. Oh, so they give you a light cone for it. Okay. Increases the wearer's max HP by 12% when losing or restoring this unit's HP. Increases crit damage by 18%. When losing or restoring this unit's HP. I mean, she don't get hit and she don't take damage. I mean, she's destruction, so she takes damage. It's just, it's not a part of her kit. So that's kind of an interesting one. But okay, whatever. I'll let it slide. Why not? Oh, that's right. I had enough for another pool, so we might as well go ahead and burn it. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. And then we'll play the hardest content and see what happens. Okay. And another disappointment. Well, okay, I'll show you the Lynx character. The reason why it's a disappointment is because I already have that character. Let's see, where's Lynx at? Lynx. Okay, Lynx is actually a girl. So her kit is pretty good. She actually gives aggro to a destruction character, which actually allows them to get hit more, which is pretty cool. But as you can see, she's already geared out to the teeth, so I can't really make her any better than she already is. And even though she's the best at what she is, I still don't use her. So that lets you know what I think of Lynx as of right now. Not a bad character, I just don't need her. So I was, I did a little bit of wailing on this game prior to actually doing all this live streaming and stuff. I don't know what that sound was, but thank you. I heard it and I was like, okay, a streamer, sure, one of these days, Mona Lisa. Hi, Lloyd, and let's get it going here. So what we were going to do today is try out the hardest content. We did so yesterday when I was trying to test everything and make sure everything was working. So we'll try it today and see what it is on Honkai Star Rail. So this guy's hardest content is something like the Abyss. Oh, is it new? Oh, it's Apocalyptic Shadow today. Okay, I guess that's what we're trying. Just started too. Okay, let's do it. All right, let's see what's going on here. Sure. Steadfast Safeguard, weakness broken. Ultimates, recover skill points for an allied character and activates their ultimates, increases the weakness break damage taken by all enemies by 20% and increases follow-up attack damage by 20%. Okay, what does that mean? It basically means that if these characters have shields, right? And you have to break their shield in order to deal a lot of damage to them unless you have a really strong character. But if you happen to break their shield, then your follow-up attack damage does a lot of damage. That's all it's really saying. All right, let's give it a shot. Okay, here, let's see. Oh, I got to start from level 3. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, I don't care. And are they both weak to lightning? Hold on. Oh no, she's weak to anything but lightning. Okay, that one's weak to lightning. Okay, just making sure. Just making sure. We're gonna rock the same team the entire time. I don't see a point in swapping out. After defeating an enemy target, advance all characters' actions. Follow-up attacks of characters ignore 50% of enemies all type resistant. Increase the damage dealt by allies' basic attacks. I'll take that one. All right. So the team that I'll run, and the reason why I didn't care about that pool for Rappa, the orange character, or the fire character, was because this character here, Ruin May, let me show you. Or can I actually look at the details of a character? Okay, like that. Okay, this character here, Ruin May, everybody and their mother wants her. And my Ruin May happens to have all of her Eidolons. Don't ask me, it's a problem. I get that, I understand. Basically, it means I spent $1,000 on her. And I do feel terrible about that. Definitely one of my worst decisions, but at the same time, it's definitely a fun character to play. But she is tied to another character I also invested in, which is called Blade. Blade is this character right here. The reason why I invested into this character is because he doesn't actually burn skill points. He actually is very efficient, so you can run him with another DPS that I thought I'd get in the future. That's the reason why I went all in on Blade. So I have like the strongest Blade in the game for some reason, because I'm the only knucklehead that decided to take him all the way out. So that's the reason why I don't really care about those characters, because it doesn't really matter because I don't run them anymore. I just run this character here, which is Silverwolf, which is a debuffer, with Blade. I debuff him with Silverwolf, and I use Blade to attack the debuffed unit. That's pretty much what happens. And then I use Fu Shuang with this team, because Fu Shuang gives a HP boost to Blade, allowing him to go speed boost. Okay, and then for this team here, all characters break effect, follow-up attack. This team doesn't use follow-up attacks. I'll do that. Alrighty, and for this one here, we will be using Robin. Oop, not that one. That, and Locha. Okay, so the reason why I use Locha is because Locha is usually not really good with this purple lady here. This purple lady is called Acheron. She needs debuffs on the target in order to deal more damage, but if you have constellations on Locha, then he gives debuffs, which boosts Acheron's charges so that she deals more damage. So that's the reason why I kind of went all in on my healers and supports instead of going all in on my main characters. Okay, let's get it started. Is that supposed to scare me? I am not amused. Okay. Oh, that's kind of cool. I like the red stuff going around them.
Sound lingers. Infallible.
Starting up my buffs, and let's go.
Resistance is limited.
Okay. Can I go? No? Okay. Okay. I didn't want to go no way. Okay, so I guess I got to get rid of everybody first before I can actually deal damage, which is fine.
Every petal,
All will be swept away by the wind.
All right.
Can I have fun this time?
Okay, he's already wind resistant. He's not. And she has no debuffs right now, so it looks like I got to take everybody else out. So I'm going to go ahead and give him a debuff.
Time for fun.
Okay, so picked ice, wrong element. Still, it's okay. I'll live.
Your end approaches.
All right, I'm going to go for the debuffed unit.
Failed to stand.
Because... yeah, I might as well go ahead and ult
be
it.
unreachable.
Oh, she took that hit. Okay, well... did she take that hit? If she took that hit, then I can just kill her. Like, what are we doing?
Savor it for me.
Oh yeah, she definitely took that hit. Oh, you dead, girl. It ain't gonna last very long.
Watch your feet. This combat needs a... This is double speed.
Do a basic attack here.
Time for fun.
Too little.
Alright.
Failed to stand.
And let's go ahead and pop her
All
ult.
things in human creations. There's more to life. Existence is
See,
unique.
Blade makes things so much easier because
Ready?
he doesn't take any skill points. So he only takes like 1 skill point and then he doesn't need any. So you can go with a person that's very high on skill points like Silverwolf and not have to worry about it. She has 1 million debuffs, so I don't really see a point in... Why do they want you to go? Go for
Time
it.
for a buzz.
A blade knows no mercy.
And slap. Do it again. Do it again. Okay, so let's see here. Just basically that.
Some value, I suppose.
Who's weak to ice? Nobody? Okay. I'm just gonna finish her
Time
off.
for a buzz.
Oh god.
Failed to stand.
Changed her to ice.
This combat needs optimizing.
Well,
This is double speed. Enjoying yourself? Yin and yang. How do you like that? Enjoying yourself?
Failed to stand.
okay,
All
that's good.
things in this human creations.
She's living a lot longer than she needs to.
Every
Put it that
petal
way.
in life's garden. All will be swept away by the wind.
I see through you.
Alrighty, I'm gonna go this way with it. He's already win.
Time for a buzz.
Give him win.
Zoning out. I can help.
That paradise may be unreachable for me. Savor it for me. I will dispatch you. The fight is set.
That's gonna hurt.
Eternal.
Oops. Yin and yang.
Failed to stand you.
This lady does
This
a lot of
combat
damage.
needs This is double speed. More action.
Something for everybody.
That paradise may savor it for
Trying to
me.
kill her before she can summon again.
Can I have fun this time?
Why can't I? There we go.
Time for a buzz. A quick divination. Converge and awaken. Human creations.
Get that shield down. Ah, 1 hit point? Really? That's what we're doing today?
A blade knows no
Oh,
mercy.
there we go. That took a decent amount of time, but I guess it wasn't too bad. Yeah, it wasn't bad. That's pretty normal. All right, let's go ahead and go to node 2. Hello, Maria. Hello, Being Chilling. Hello, Carline. Hello, David and Vic Corton and J-Tots and Carline and User. Alrighty, let's get it going here.
Storm's on the horizon.
Let the show begin.
A slow simmer over Loki? Let's wait and see.
Stream forth. Gleam of old blades.
Oh, gave him another one.
Dangerous thoughts. Harmony and unity.
How about letting the enemy strike first?
Yeah.
She's...
Oh, well. We might as well get started.
Stars echo.
No, you may not go.
By your presence, since you're already here, why not have a meal before you?
So Robin basically makes everybody advance forward.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Free will, or was it fate? On the still waters of oblivion.
Ooh, Lord.
I weep for the
I don't know
departed.
why I can go again, but I know this is about to hurt.
It too shall fall.
Don't ask questions. Oh my goodness, I don't even know what happened. I'll wait for his next turn.
Everybody silent. The wizard comes protection.
It's better to make no move.
Did he just shield everybody?
More season.
I'll see you off.
Okay, fine.
Noise is fading. Eternal state.
And return!
Give me all your debuffs.
Sink into a dream.
Really? That's cold-blooded.
May song bring us victory.
It was like, oh, this is the one doing damage? Okay, let me punch her on the face real quick. I think you just do a basic attack. You'll be all right. Well, she's unconscious, so there's no point. Hey. Oh my god.
Bloom.
He backflapped her. Oh my goodness.
It's just a scream.
That was
I'm
aggressive.
honored by your- Since you're already here, why not have a meal?
Maybe we should talk about it. I'm just saying.
Noisy.
Alright, let's do this.
I weep for the
Hit
departed.
me one more time. Ooh.
It too shall fall.
Oh my goodness.
All the work of creation has been completed. The inevitable day has arrived. The embryo of philosophy will reshape for us all of reality. I swear.
Stars echo.
Eternal sleep is nothing.
And return!
I'm honored by your presence. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you?
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Free will, or was it fate? Destined for oblivion.
Man, this man ain't he ain't made a move in 20 minutes.
I weep for the departed.
He's getting torn up.
It too shall fall.
I'll attack if I want to. No. There's a train for you, bro. Like, you're not attacking.
I swear on the calendar.
That's his second day. He has 7.
Insolent. I swear on vows. Danger.
Still waters of oblivion.
All right. Tore him up. So you only needed 6,600 points to do that. So yeah, not too bad. All right. That was just the 3rd round. They actually get harder. Okay. And we got the 4th round now. Let's knock it out. Okay. The boss Mirage will transmit its own weakness, is broken, and action gets additionally delayed. Additionally increases damage taken by 100%. Basically it means break their shield. That's about it. They got a lot of new traits. Don't matter. Same for him. I don't really care. We're just gonna do the exact same thing. Until you prove you can beat me, then I will care.
I wonder what that is. Infallible. Resistance is unity. Oh.
Okay.
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
I think last time I went for him instead of going for her. I'll do the same thing.
Time for a fun.
It'd be alright.
A blade knows no mercy. Your end approaches. Fail to stand. Savor it for me.
Not so fast.
This combat needs optimizing.
I'll give you the
This is double speed.
So that her ultimate gives you 50% defense reduction.
Yin and yang. All things.
Oh, he's ice. We gotta kill him.
Creations.
I just realized that. Last time I don't know if he was ice, but I don't think he ever even got a turn. Now we gotta kill him. He's bad news.
Something for everybody.
Fail to stand.
Nothing away.
Fail to stand.
More enemies.
All right.
Time for a fun.
Oops.
Yin and yang.
Go ahead and pop
Icy
this
blue
real quick.
converge and away.
In order to pop this.
That paradise may savor it for me.
There's more to life.
Every petal, all will be swept away by the
Alright.
wind.
So far, so good.
Eternal.
Fail to stand.
Zoning out.
I can help. Can I have fun?
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
This combat. This is double speed.
That paradise, savor it for me.
Yep, that's the end of that.
All things human creations.
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
Oh, she can hit both of them.
Enjoying yourself.
All right, that's it.
How do you like that?
Yin and yang.
All right.
Gather as one.
Okay.
Fail to stand.
That's a lot of damage. Oh, it's just them though.
Something for everybody.
All right. Why he sound like that? He sound like he is hot. Let's go with him.
Time for a fun.
See you later.
This combat needs
And
optimizing.
this can go to him.
This is double speed.
Breath of love. All right.
Enjoying yourself. All things human creations. Converge and awaken.
Take a guess.
How?
A blade knows no mercy. The fight is set.
Basically, I popped the skill that makes it so they can't take debuffs. So this shouldn't actually make them go insane.
That paradise may be unreached. Savor it for me.
Time for a buzz. There's more to life.
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
Did not want to.
Zoning out. I can help.
Failed to stand you.
I get that I let her debuff fall off, but it's only because of this.
Huh. More enemies.
And she was gonna get it back.
Eternal. This combat me. This is double speed.
Let's finish this lady.
Oops.
Failed to stand you.
All things human creations. Don't be scared. Can I have fun
Okay,
this
good.
time?
That's what I thought would happen. Okay, just making sure.
Time for a buzz. There's more to life.
Every element but okay, cool.
Enjoying yourself?
We'll just do a basic attack.
Some value, I suppose.
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
Time for a buzz.
Oh, you did.
This combat. This is double speed.
Wow. Sit down. Nobody told you to stand up. Alrighty.
Storm's on the horizon.
Let the show begin.
Let's wait.
A slow simmer over.
Stream forward. Gleam of old blades.
Alright, rematch.
Dangerous spots. Harmony and unison.
How about letting the enemy strike first? Little more shots.
I'll see you off.
Oh my god!
Don't worry. It's just a sign.
My back.
Free will, or was it fate?
Bruh. What is happening right now?
Destiny.
I'm waiting for the chick, the normal chick, to get her buff. Or debuff. There we go. Alright, no playing games.
Stars echo.
Even though I get that we're playing a game.
Eternal slip. Dead return!
I'm honored by you. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
I weep for the departed.
Hit me like that one more time.
It too shall fall.
Take this train.
It's better to make no move.
They're weak to fire. Oh, they're all weak to fire. Oh, well.
More seasoned.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Another journey begins. Still water.
Noisy.
Gotcha.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
815,000 damage. He's still chugging along like nothing ever happened. Oh, he's so nice. He'd lead my action.
How about letting the enemy strike?
That's exactly what I wanted. Let's see. Well.
Little more shots.
Noisy.
My
I'll
back.
see you off.
Free will, or was it fate? Destiny or oblivion.
Okay.
hope for an end to strife in the world.
Oh no. I'm trying to debate on what to do.
Since you're already here, why not have a meal before?
Receive divinity.
Woo!
It's
Eternal
Woo! Oh my.
Uphold the truth, and you will. You chose the wrong enemy.
Finally.
Right. Start. Echo.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Still waters uplifted.
Noisy.
more season.
You too.
Noisy.
I weep for the departed.
This gonna hurt.
It too shall fall.
All the work of creation has been completed. The inevitable day has arrived. The embryo of philosophy will reshape for us all of reality.
I'm not gonna lie. Is it Kronk? Yeah, I like watching it. Do I want to just ult? I mean, you gave me my ult back. Y'all about to die.
Eternal sleep. The dead return.
I'm honored by your presence. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before the meal?
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Alright.
I swear on truth.
I do love this song.
See you off. I swear on the calendar.
Hey there, stranger. Hey, Gold. What's going on? I'm playing a little Honkai Star Rail and their hardest content to see what happens. Well, I mean, you got 5. Might as well.
I swear on words. You chose the wrong enemy.
Oh, I can hit him. Okay. I'll just look at that.
I swear on balance.
Free will, or was it?
I swear this is gonna hurt.
It too shall fall. Still waters uplifted.
He had a bigger shield.
I swear on words.
Alright.
No together.
No, you may not go.
Start, Echo.
It will always be my turn.
How about letting the enemy strike first? More season.
I'll see you off.
I do not know who this is, but I like the rainbows and the gold and the lipstick in your name. Alright, let's do this.
Destined for oblivion.
I swear on meaning.
Oh, okay, yeah, I do know who this is. How you been?
It's better
Did you
to
get
know.
married?
Eternal sleep is not the end.
Alright.
The dead return.
Hopefully this will finish him. He's about to do a
It
super
too
move.
shall fall.
Oh. Give me your shield, boy. You're so dead. Bye.
For the departed.
Just popped up on, oh. Hey, it's nice to see you again. Oh my goodness, I haven't been in Thailand forever. One of these days I'll go back. All the music stopped, I'm sorry. Let's finish this man off.
It too shall fall.
2,740,843 damage. That, ladies and gentlemen, is an Atron that is very upset. And that's it. That's the hardest content of Honkai Star Rail. All right. Well, that was pretty easy. It was fun, though. All right. Alrighty. That actually should have given us enough to do quite a bit. Level up. Ah, might as well do the dailies. We here, right? Latest update. Oh, they have new stuff in their shop. Hey, I'll take it. This right here allows you to choose what stats go on different items. So it's pretty useful. Yeah, just enough to buy that. Okay, great. That and literally nothing else. Alright, so let's just go farm some materials. I think I still have to finish out one character. And then I can spend some time chatting. Let's see. What did she need? What was the name of that character that I was leveling? It's been too long. I think I finished you. He's basically all debuff. He doesn't really deal a ton of damage, so I don't really care. And let's see, who else was I trying to level here? Atron. I think I already leveled everybody. Yeah, I think so. Okay, cool. So there's nothing really to go after. So we might as well just go after a set while we get this. Basically, what it is I'm trying to finish my dailies, and basically I have to consume some power. And also, I have to go on an assignment, which I can do, but it's the consuming of power that I need to do. Basically, I just gotta go play the game. Which is something I don't do very often. Okay. I don't know this set. What is this set? Increases speed by 6%. Increases crit rate by 8%. When you're using skill or ultimate on an ally, increases the ability target's crit damage by 18%. This is actually pretty good. How do I get this? Navigate? Oh, I gotta unlock it? Yeah. How do I get there? Just this? No, just run across.
Emergency situation. All prison personnel are instructed to abide by the established procedures and act without delay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's right here. Hi. Did anyone follow me? First, let me introduce yourself. My name is Shiratori. You must have a lot of questions. Ask me whatever you want. Not really. But listen, when you're done, I hope you can lend me your assistance. What do you need me to do? In a while, I'm going to enter this freight container to look for a security safe, but as I mentioned, this space inside these containers is in chaos. Really? Nobody that enters can orient themselves without help. Which is why the directions left behind by past explorers are so important. Please, you're my only hope. The directions have been written on a piece of paper, but someone, a meddling spiritfarer, I reckon, has taken it to some scriptorium. Could you help me retrieve it? Will the spiritfarers really give me that memo? The directions are written in a cipher, so all they'll see is a mess of and hmms. The spiritfarer won't understand a word. All right. Later. You're not going anywhere, are you? Okay, cool. I'll be back in a little bit. I had something way more important to play. Alrighty. Let's give this a shot. Give this a try. Let's see. So this game has an autoplay, which is why I don't play. I just press this button, and they kind of just do their own thing.
Time for a battle. This is double speed.
Your end approaches. I failed to send you.
All right, good hit, good hit, good hit.
Savor it for me.
All the new characters that come out have like crazy high
Time
speed.
for a buzz. This is double speed. Human creations. No matter.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Failed to send you.
Ooh, I got shoes. I don't know what part of me fighting some machines got me shoes, but I'll take it.
Eternal. Time for a buzz. This is double
Be
speed.
acting like that hurt.
Together as one. Time for a buzz. Enjoying yourself? This is double speed.
The fight is set. Failed to send you. Savor it for me.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Nice play, nice play.
Time for a buzz. This is double speed. Human creations.
Failed to send you.
Oh, they're dead. I feel like that's trash. That's trash. That's trash too.
Existence is unity. Time for a buzz. Bad luck. This is double speed.
Savor it for me.
Converge and awaken.
That was terrible. He did that without popping his skill first.
Failed to send you.
Bad too.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Time for a buzz. This is double speed.
All right. Let's see what we're doing here.
Enjoying yourself?
Your end approaches.
Now you want to use. Okay. Whatever, man. That's okay. It's not great. It's not great for anyone. I'll tell you that. It's all right.
Human creations. Eternal.
I'm gonna take over
Time for a
real
buzz.
quick.
Well timed. The fight is set.
They were doing too much dumb stuff.
Failed to send you.
All will be swept away by the wind.
This is double speed.
Savor it for me.
Time for a buzz. Stay away.
Can we get a shield? No? Okay.
Together as one.
Now we get a shield. Okay, cool.
Too little. Failed to send you.
Okay. What time is it? Oh, about 10:30. Okay. I guess we can run a few more times here.
Existence is unity. Time for a buzz. This is double speed. Bad luck.
Savor it for me.
All will
Every
be
time he
swept
does
away by
that,
the wind.
I want to cringe
Converge and awaken.
so bad.
Creations. Time for a buzz. This is double speed. Time for a buzz.
Your end approaches. Fail to stand you.
There you go. Look at you doing good damage. And you're dead.
Fail to stand you.
Okay. We might as well run this last one. Why not?
Eternal.
Savor it for me.
Time for a buzz. This is double speed.
Good damage, good damage.
Together as one.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Time for a buzz.
Fail to stand you.
This is double speed. Human creations. Time for a buzz.
The fight is set. Savor it for me. Fail to stand you.
Now it's over. All right, and after this, we can do a little Horizon Zero Dawn while we take a look at the graphics and try to compare it to that of the PS5 Pro. All right, cool, and we're done with that. Nothing great, but
Emergency
that
situation.
should have
All prison
enough.
personnel are instructed to abide by the established procedures
And
and act
assignment.
without delay.
We should be good on our dailies here. Yeah. Oop. Press the wrong button. There we go. Okay, over and done with. Okay, this is the only one that I didn't do yesterday. I was like, okay, I need to finish this at some point. Might as ooh. We sincerely apologize for the presence of some unexpected issues during version 2.5 that impacted your experience on Honkai Star Rail. Most recent update is complete. Oh, snap. Thanks for the stellar Jace. Y'all so nice. It's not something that happens all the time. I'll take it. All right. Let me see. I think I have another. Ooh, I don't want to spend a 10 pool on her. I don't know, man. I don't know. She's not that great though. She looks cool. I'll give her that. But I don't know if I'm just gonna go all in on her. I don't really see a point. Oh, I'll save it. I'll save it. I'll save it. We got something to talk about anyway. I'll let it go. I'll let it go. Okay. So let's swap off here. And then I'll go like that. And that should close the right thing, right? I think it closed it. Ah, okay. Just making sure it didn't close OBS. And then we'd be in real trouble. All right. So yeah, let's try to play a little Honkai Star Rail, just get some dailies out of the way while we were talking about the PS5 Pro and just, you know, what it's capable of. I mean, I don't know. Me personally, if somebody had to ask me if I would buy the PS5 Pro, I think, I mean, it's not like I don't already have the PS5. Would I trade it in for it? Maybe. I mean, it doesn't even come with a disc drive. Let's get that out the way. They don't want disc drives back ever. I'm sorry, is that a stand? You have to pay for the stand? Or are we Apple now? Oh, okay. All right. I guess that's what we're doing. Okay. That's wow. Sony getting influenced by their teammates over there at Apple, because that is not right. $30 for a stand? I didn't factor in the price of a stand. Hold on. Okay, cool. So if we're gonna factor in the price of a stand, right? So that's plus $30. That's $730. And I can't draw a 3 to save my life, apparently. $730. Okay, yeah, that's way more expensive than I originally thought. So that's a lot, man. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. That's a lot of money. $730. Ugh. Okay. Is it? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to go to that one. I'm sorry. Is it a good deal though? It's a good deal if you can trade in your PS5. It's not a good deal if you had on plans on buying a computer. And that's kind of just the way I see it. It's not the greatest deal in the world. You know, we've already discussed in ad nauseum exactly what you can get for it. I mean, when you're looking at a computer, man, I'd much rather have this right here with a 7800 XT plus a 5600X, which is a very good processor, mind you. I mean, I'm still running 3900X throughout my house. This is better than that. So you get a great processor. You get 32 gigs of RAM, which means you can do anything you want to do. If you want to edit, you can edit. You're not editing on a PS5 Pro. I'm sorry, you're not. And the difference in price is now $258, okay? Think about that. Let that sink in. $730 for the PS5 Pro, $988 for a computer of your own. So, you know, it already has the case. The case comes with fans. You get the graphics card, discrete. You get a free game. Ooh, if we add in a free game, it goes down to $190. And what was the free game again? Space Marine and Unknown Awakening. Okay, cool. So if you had that in it, it comes down to $190. Like, why? Why would you do this to yourself? Power supply, 650 watt. It doesn't need to be that strong because of what we're dealing with. We're dealing with a 7800 XT and a 5600X. They don't really utilize a ton of power. This guy here is enough to do it. I wouldn't go 550. I think 650 is a good place to be on that. For bronze, so 650 bronze is 130, about 580 watts, somewhere in that area. 550, I'll give it about 550 performance. So basically, you could go all the way up to around 530 watts without having to overutilize the power supply and forcing it to actually shut down. So, I mean, you're going to be fine because this guy here is only using about 100. Actually, I think it's a 65 watt TDPs. Yeah, so this is a 65 watt TDP, and this graphics card only uses about 120 to 150. So yeah, this is more than enough. And then we have 32 gigs of RAM that you get with it, plus a motherboard, plus a 2 terabyte NVMe, because of course the PS5 Pro comes with 2 terabyte storage, right? So when you look at everything that comes with this, you kind of get a really nice computer, and you're only paying like $190 more. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. This is something that kind of irks me a little bit with it. It's just, I think they've gone a little bit too far on the price. I think the perfect price for this may have been like $649-ish area, maybe $599, $649. I get that they may take a hit on the price point, but if they had added it or packaged it with a game, it would have made more sense, right? Because if you look at it, right? Okay. If you look at a graphics card, like that graphics card right there, generally when you buy a graphics card throughout the history of my life, every time I bought a graphics card, it usually came with a game. So if I bought like a 1060, it came with, I think it was like Fable. And then when I bought my 3090, it came with a game. When I bought my RTX 570, GTX 570 way back when, that came with a game. Every single graphics card I bought came with a game. The PS5 Pro is essentially a graphics card. It's a 7800 XT. So because it's a graphics card, it should come with a game. So if they were going to package it with a game, and it could have been, you know, that PS5 game, what was it called? What's the little boy's, oh, forget it. What's this? Now I gotta look it up. What's his name? The little kid, hold on, we can find out real quick. This guy, Astro's Playroom. So it could have came out with Astro's Playroom, right? If it had came out with Astro's Playroom, I would have been okay with it. So it's one of those situations. It's just like, why? If you want to bundle it with a game, then I see your point, right? And then you can add a little bit more to the price or take away a little bit more from the price. But of 600, not 799 or whatever, 730. That's way too much. But if it came with a game, it would make a little more sense. So I think that they went a little bit too far on this one and tried to push the envelope, because the way they were seeing it, one, is it going to get scalped? Yes, right? So they were like, okay, if it's going to get scalped, I might as well put it at the price that they're going to scalp it at and then take all of that benefit. And I think that that's not the way that you should think about things. That's not the way you should plan out games, because when you plan out games that way, you're actually only hurting yourself. You're not really hurting anyone, because people are just not going to buy it. If they can't afford it, it's just not happening, right? So you're only putting yourself in dire straits, because now people was like, okay, well, I'll just buy a PS5. I can get one for $400, and people are selling their PS5s for like $250 because everybody's selling their PS5s to get the Pro. So it makes more sense to just go after the PS5 than it is to go after the Pro if you're a new buyer. So it's almost like you shot yourself in the foot for no reason. Like if you wanted to just lower the price by $50 and then bundle a game, you probably would have gotten a better result. Now everyone dislikes your product. So I don't know. I think and that's coming from a Sony fanboy. I think that they went a little wrong with this one. There's plenty of ways you can play that game. Like for example, Nvidia, usually when they start raising the prices on their graphics card, it comes with a game to make you feel better, right? Like I need a Band-Aid to heal my boo-boo kind of thing. It's like, okay, yeah, you cut me, but you also gave me a Band-Aid, so I'll let it go. You know what I mean? But but Sony is doing no such thing. They're like, forget your Band-Aids. And I am the biggest Sony advocate. I'm literally talking to a Sony A7 IV right now, right? So I'm all for Sony's cameras. I'm all for Sony's PlayStations. It's just, man, that price point, they should have worked on that a little bit more. But yeah, I wanted to get that out of my system because it was just kind of throwing me, man. It's a little bit too much, especially when you compare it to a computer. And yeah, it's just not what I thought it would be. So I think that is going to do it for today. Let's see, what time is it? 10:34. Yeah, that's a pretty good time. We are going to call it for today, people. Okay, I think everything went through okay. I have no drop frames, so we may actually go up to a different frame rate, a little higher frame rate next time. Hopefully next time I'll have more than one camera, so I do apologize for everybody seeing the controller on portrait, but we're going to go ahead and call it a day. And that's going to do it for today's episode. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you like this video, go ahead and like button. If you really like it, go ahead and subscribe. I love you either way. Take care, all the best, and bye. I will see you next time. Peace.